Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about something called a line plot. Now, we've been graphing data before. You guys have learned about picture graphs and about bar graphs. Today, we're going to talk about another kind of way to show your data, and that is with a line plot. So, thinking about what the word says, line plot means that you will see things in a line. So we are going to be either measuring at home some objects, or Ms. Barr already has some objects that I had in my classroom measured for you, so that you can see what my line plot would look like. And then you can practice it on Seesaw. So I have 5 objects here that I found in class, and I used a ruler to measure how big it was in inches. So a pencil is 5 inches, a book is 6 inches, a paper clip is 1 inch, an eraser and a marker are both 4 inches. So I'm going to use this data to help me with my line plot. So every graph or every plot always needs to have something at the top to tell you what it is all about. Yes, you need a title. My title is called My Measurements because I did them in class. So now you know that anything in this line plot is going to be based on my measurements. I could even say my measurements in inches, but for my labels, I actually have one that says inches. So here on my line plot, I have numbers, so 0 all the way to 7, and those represent how many inches there are, or how long the object is in inches. The next one here is going up, and it says number of objects. Now, sometimes plots can switch these two things. So sometimes the number of inches could be up here and the number of objects could be down below. So I could have pencil down here, and I would show how long it was. Or I could have a book, or a paperclip, or eraser. So keep that in mind. You can switch those two things. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start graphing my data with an X so that you can see what a line plot would look like, and it will help you for your activity today. All right, so first things first, I have a pencil, which is 5 inches long. So what I'm going to do here is go over to my 5 inches, and I'm going to make one big X so that we know that one of the objects that I measured is 5 inches long. All right, let me go to my next one. A book is 6 inches long. So I'm going to go all the way over to my 6, and I'm going to try to make the same size of an X so that we know those two objects were 5 and 6 inches. They were not the same. All right, the next one I have is a paper clip, and that is 1 inch. So that's kind of easy. I'm going to start at 0, go over to my 1. I'm going to try again to make the same size X. And my last two, I have an eraser and a marker that is 4 inches long. So I'm going to go all the way over to 4. I'm going to make 1 X, 2 X's. Now I'm trying to do the same size of all my X's. Otherwise, it kind of gets a little bit hard to read your line plot. So today, you are going to be using your data. You may have to measure some things at home. And you are going to label with your title and other parts here of your line plot before you answer. Good luck.